Hello, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here in Blantyre, Pemba, where I'll be interacting with the executive director of MACH MILK company. This company is a milk powder company. It's owned by a Malawian and it is based in Malawi, and it is the first milk powder company in Malawi. So be right there so that you can know more about this company. So welcome to MACH MILK Powder Company. I think you will tell us more about the company and how it started. So be right there. Don't forget to subscribe and like my videos.
Welcome to MACH MILK Company.
Thank you very much.
Feel free. This is the Malawian company owned by Malawians, and we are here producing milk powder from fresh milk. So basically what we do here, we buy fresh milk from local dairy farmers, and we process the fresh milk into powder form. So we produce milk powder.
Alright. So just to tell my viewers, maybe like an introduction of yourself before we start to the company issue, how you started it. Just introduce yourself, and people have to know more about yourself.
No, my name is Madam Charles P, and I'm the managing director of MACH MILK company. The idea of coming up with this company was to bring a solution, to the problems that dairy farmers, are facing, as far as marketing of fresh milk is concerned. Like in the country, we don't have any company that processes the fresh milk into powdered milk. So what was happening was farmers were only relying on dairy companies that produce fresh milk. Sometimes they go and buy, sometimes they don't go and buy because of their also capacity issues. So in many cases, when I was walking around the streets, I could see people carrying the milk packets, moving around. So I got interested and asked them, okay, now if you don't find buyers, what happens to this fresh milk? They said, no, we throw it away because fresh milk cannot stay longer. Yes, you see.
And particularly those small scale farmers, they don't have fridges.
But they can keep, to extend the lifespan of the fresh milk. So that gave me an idea of saying, what solution can we bring forward so that we don't see milk thrown away? So when I did the research, tried to find out, that's when I discovered that the country don't have a company that produces milk powder. So I said, no, this is an area that we need to invest in. So we started to work around to come up with a company that will process fresh milk into milk powder. No, it doesn't feel easy.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't feel easy. And I think there is still a space because it's the only company that will be producing the milk powder. Yes. And hopefully it's going to go international because even other countries around us, they can even try our milk now. They can say, we can buy Malawi powder, let's taste it. So my viewers, if you're from Mozambique, Zambia, come and taste our milk powder because we also have the milk powder now in Malawi. by MACH milk powder.
In fact, our milk powder we call it the best milk powder because the process is done without any chemical addition.
You see now,
it's just fresh milk.
Fresh milk to direct.
We are not even
natural milk powder.
We are not even removing some cream from the milk, so it's the whole milk. Because
100%.
Yes, 100%. You see, so we are trying at least also to increase the value that people get after consuming our powdered milk.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the best milk.
Yeah.
You taste it. It's the best milk.
Yes, I also heard that when the minister visited, you've invested a lot in this production on the whole thing, the company thing. How long did it took you to fulfill the dream? Because now the dream is, we can see now the dream.
Yes.
Yes. How long did just to encourage those youngsters who are out there, because I'm very I'm interested to say you first did a research where you saw really that there is a gap in Malawi in terms of milk powder, and we thought of to try also to promote small farmers so that they can see the benefits of farming, or we can say agribusiness. What is it called?
Yes, agribusiness. Yes. Yeah, it was agriculture related. Yeah. The dream, I think it came around 2015, 2016. So we try, to raise the funds, to manage to procure the machinery, and of course, construct the factory building. But the challenge that we always have is financing in Malawi. We've been engaging various finance providers, talk of banks, talk of some organizations that provide grants to upcoming businesses and the like. So we have been doing all those proposals, engaging banks and the like, but no one was willing to give us funding. They were saying that this is a new area and there are a lot of risks attached to this product in this industry, therefore we can't risk our money. So it has been that since 2016, trying to engage.
I think that's the big challenge of the southern part, because in eastern countries, I believe government
they do come in. Yes, they do come in.
But here, like specifically in Malawi, we talk about youth empowerment, we talk about the sustainable development goals, and now we're saying about the Buy Malawi strategy. But there is not a plan really that has to assist in the implementation.
More especially on new projects. New projects that are coming in. You see, because banks want to see financial projections, the financial statements. This company has the money, so we can give them another money.
Maybe they have fear because of the past, how it was, but really companies and well wishers, even the government sector, they have to really know that if they have their young, strong men or women who can really stand up a new project and it can work really in Malawi. As we have seen an example from Ashimo.
Exactly.
You have strived yourself.
Exactly. And we give credit to Malawi Agriculture Industry and Investment Corporation, Mike. Mike came to our rescue. When we presented our request to them, they said, as Mike, we are here to support such initiatives. So they came in, they said, since this is a new risk, what we will do, we will not say we will not fund you, but you go into a sharing kind of arrangement. Yes, so you, the company, you construct the factory yourselves. As Mike, who finance the procurement of the plants for making milk powder. So they gave us a loan. And it is through that loan that here we are saying that MACH MILK is now able to produce milk powder in Malawi.
Okay, when you started, I think you started early this year?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know.
Not early this year, I think we started the installation of the machinery, the testing, I think we started last year in November. But this year, that's when now our contact is has gone for testing at the Malawian standards and other laboratories. Just to confirm that it is the milk that is good and people can use this milk.
Okay. Is the milk now on the market that now maybe when I'm going home I can buy some package?
Yes, I can say the milk is on the market, but not at that large scale. Yes, it is at the market, but at a very, very small scale. Of course, the major challenge is the issue of the capital. We are trying to raise the capital so that we can finalize some of the towers, so that we can enable us now to produce more, so that we start reaching the market at high notes.
Okay. Don't forget, be like there to watch, because I'll have a lot of episodes for MACH MILK Powdered Company. This is the first episode, so don't forget to subscribe and also like the video. Also share so that we can promote Malawian companies, Malawian business, or we can even give awareness of individuals who want to scale up their lives and who want to maybe to try to encourage others that they are able, they can do it. So be right there. I'm still here.
Sales. This is our storeroom, temporary storeroom. If you go in there, you see our milk. Yes, it's inside. You see milk. Then we just ask you for the keys so that you open there. And this is the office for our production team. Yes, so the production manager and technician, this is their office. And this is our boardroom. So whenever there are meetings and the farmers have come here for a meeting, this is the office that will be using. You see? And this is another office. Probably that's the office that I'm currently occupying. The office for the managing director. You see? Yes. So, if you see this office, this is a changing room. Because under hygiene standard requirements, when people have come to work in the factory, they're supposed to change their clothes. They're supposed to get bath, change their clothes, and dress in the
factory.
Yes, it's factory gear. So this is the changing room that we are using. And this is for the kitchen. And this is the kitchen. Our kitchen is this one. And these are toilets. So if you see these toilets, you see for those that are working at the factory, and there are also toilets for those that are working at the administration section. Yes, the idea is that those that are working at the factory, there are some hygiene requirements that they are supposed to follow. So that's why they have their own toilets and bathroom. They keep the keys themselves.
Because fully established company, I think the government has to do something because as an individual coming out with this, coming from far and to really say,
because government supports such initiatives. There will be creation of more jobs.
Okay.
The issue of the forex that people use to import milk into the country, that will go. So we're using forex for other purposes.
Exactly. And you assist in the government agenda of 1 million.
The 1 million jobs, they also put
in the factory.
Yes.
Can you tell us like how the production is now as a start? How Malawians have welcomed the powder and how like international, has it already started out, or how is the market now as a start?
Yeah, I think in terms of production, we've started very well, though at a very small notes. Because the issues of capital. We're having some challenges, to raise enough capital that can enable us to start buying more milk from the farmers. And again, I think there are some parts which we cannot find in Malawi. So whenever we have a problem with the machinery, we have to you see, yes, you have to call the supplier, to bring us. So from China, then some weeks, to have the item in the country. Yeah, so we are just hoping that once we've settled, then I think those parts that we need often, we can bring them in bulk, so that whenever we have a problem, then we fix it and we move on with the production. In terms of the quality of the product, I can assure you that our milk is of very quality. And in terms of market, the market has received very well our milk powder. Currently, we are targeting people that use milk for porridge, baking, and other things, As for tea, we are still working on our product because it's not that instant. And the reason is that we are not adding any chemical, any additive to our milk powder that enables the milk to dissolve fast in water. And again, we are not removing what we call cream. Okay, so cream, the more the cream in the milk powder, the less the solubility. Yeah, so because we are not doing that, that's why it takes time, for the milk to dissolve in water. So those that are using for tea, we are not encouraging them because they have to take a longer period of steering, because they are used now to the milk that is on the market from other countries. That when you just put it, instantly it dissolves. So because they're used to that, ours takes a little bit of time. So that is why it's not the best in tea. But those that they want the natural products, they are using for tea. Because if you use the tea, the milk, our milk in tea, you have the best flavor.
And I want to start from today when I go home, I'll start this one because I need to drink my body, and this is the best one for me.
So although we are telling the people not to use it in tea, but people are still using it in tea. They will give you it. But when you use in tea, you feel as if maybe you are taking the fresh milk because everything is
there. In milk, we say there are proteins there.
And some people that you have been receiving, people that are using it for porridge and other things, they are saying that my child was not like to eat porridge. But because of MACH milk, they like the porridge very much. That feedback is encouraging us day and night. So we are producing the best, product for our people. Yeah. So
exactly, when you're trying to look where there's a gap, you need to get really where there's a gap.
Yes,
it means that your research really find out the real thing that people need to have.
Exactly.
Because we now with the pandemics that we have, and with the era that we need to be eating good natural foods.
Yes.
And to be having this natural powder, that's the only best way to take or to have.
Yeah.
Make your choice. The best choice is to buy Malawi. You cannot buy things that are coming from other countries because they take long time into the cargoes, into the buses and whatever.
Yes.
This is Malawi fresh milk powder.
Yes.
And it's naturally, they're not adding anything, it's naturally. So they'll bring good proteins and we call whatever we call whatever we take from milk, we are going to take it 100% natural.
Yes.
So please, bakers, people who like baking, this is the best. People who are trying to build up their immunity, this is the best. If you need our children, our kids to grow physically, emotionally, socially, MACH milk is the best in your child porridge.
In fact, if they have a child who doesn't like to eat porridge, you know, porridge is good for children. So
appetizer.
Yes.
For
So
your children.
yes. So if a child is refusing to eat porridge, let them taste
MACH milk.
MACH milk. Let them put in the porridge, stir it, and give to that child.
Yeah.
I'm assuring you, that child will start liking porridge.
Next time when I'll be coming for the new episode, you're not going to see me like this. No. You see me different.
Yes.
My skin will be smooth. I will add my weight. So please, guys, subscribe and if my viewers would like to reach you or to find you, how can they find you?
Yeah, I think maybe through you. They can get us, as you know us, through you they can get us, and also they can email us through MACH MILK Company, machmilkcompany@gmail.com.
machmilkcompany@gmail.com. I'll just write there on the video. You're going to see it.
Yeah.
And also you can also contact them directly on their numbers.
Yes, like 0884
0884
3000 71. Yes.
If you are international, you can add +265.
Yes.
We are also going to write it on
Yes. And that one is also on WhatsApp.
Okay, it's also on WhatsApp.
Yes.
So you can contact if you want to do sharehold business, like maybe you want MACH milk to be in Mozambique, MACH milk to be in Tanzania, MACH milk to be in Philippines.
Yes.
You can just contact him directly,
Yes.
and then you can do business. Let's support each other as we are building study countries to say let's build and promote each other. And also in Malawi, we are saying buy Malawi.
Yes.
Don't forget, let's promote each other. And if you need something else to learn more about business, you can also find him. He's an open person. He's a young man, but he's doing big. So, what can you advise some of the Malawians and I can say some of the youngsters in Malawi or out there in Africa?
Yeah, I think two things. One, I think, is to have faith in themselves that they can achieve what they want to achieve. And the second thing, I think, is perseverance. These two things are key. Have a dream, have trust that you can achieve that dream, and have patience. Because sometimes I think young people want to start a thing today and see the fruits today. But it's not that with the bigger investments, okay? Yeah, so sometimes it takes time. For instance, I was telling you that I started thinking about this dream, like in 2016. But today we are 2022. You see, almost 6 years down the line, and moving on with the dream.
Yeah, but focusing to eat.
Yes, focusing to eat. You see, direct all your focus, all your resources, your time towards achieving that particular goal. It's possible. So there's nothing impossible. Everything is impossible as long as you have faith and you persevere to achieve that dream. So that's my simple message to viewers all over the world. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, viewers. You have seen this is my first episode with MACH MILK Company. As the first time I came here, but I did not show you the story. But now I'm starting up the story of MACH MILK Company. Promote Malawi, promote Africa, promote African young people. Let's promote each other. Buy Malawi, those who are in Malawi. MACH milk is the best milk powder. See you. Wait for me for the next video.